I loved this almost fairy tale romance story beginning and ending format of a book, and the narration. It really made for a lovely framing in storytelling, especially in storytelling device of a love story. We all know that format from being read to before bed as a child, and it creates a lot of nostalgia and warmness, which I think was really effective for the piece, especially because it was a almost like a bedtime story for adults, for those at the end of their life in a way. I thought it was gorgeously done. The swelling of this lush and nostalgic score. I loved our lead character in some of the crotchety ways, but also that desire to connect and that drive of love, even if it's love lost. But I thought this was really beautifully done, quite touching.
Like how it starred a lady of late adult age. The actress was fantastic and very engaging. I love the writing and how the wife communicates with her deceased husband. Although she doesn't get a response, she tells him her thoughts, and it's just so beautifully done. And in subtle ways, we learn that she's starting to lose her memory. And I also thought it was a great story of the Alzheimer's theme that ends with joy of living. Joy of living versus so many stories with this theme that end in sadness and despair. This one had hope, and it was just beautifully done.
This whole thing kind of felt like a little fantasy, with the music and the beginning with the narration and the end and the green lights and the effects of that just kind of felt fantastical to me. The music also really added to the tone of it, just really felt very hopeful and inspirational to me, because I felt like she knew she was coming to her end of her story and she wanted to go on an adventure, one last adventure with him. And I don't know, just it was so sad. I mean, the script was amazing. I liked when she said, I mean, I didn't like it. It was very sad, but I really liked the line. If only I could, about the Alzheimer's, if only I could hide it longer, a little longer, I can feel myself drifting away. Just so sad. Um, Really, really just another line I liked was, maybe it's the other side calling me. Beautiful line there. And I love the title. The title was great. The theme of it um, followed the title. Just a delightful performance by the lead actor as well. She was so wonderful, just so great. Beautiful moments with her, just very natural, not exaggerated at all. I really, really loved her performance. I actually wrote down award winning for her performance and for this film in general.
This was a lovely short. We meet an older widow who misses her husband and is determined to travel where they were together in the past. I love the soulful performance of the widow. She is both feisty and gentle. The supporting cast also does a great job, as does the narrator. I like the use of the magical CGI, notably the flash of light and the colorful nighttime scene with the boat. The sentimental soundtrack was also perfect for this sweet story.
Just a lot of charm and character. The score is great. It does a fair bit of lifting for us. Really used to good effect. And yeah, it's just an interesting piece. It's great to see uh, actors, older actors, really there shining, just being the center of it all. And she does a fantastic job at just getting us invested and carrying us through this story. You're just genuinely interested in rooting for her. It's sweet. Again, whimsical, just really well done.
It's a very affecting portrait of old age, from like the discrimination that the elderly receive through to the pain of outliving your lifelong love. There's a full range of emotions here, from joy to sadness to very gentle and genuinely funny humour. Her voyage, her journey, to say goodbye to her husband, for like it kind of encapsulates everything about life. Just very, very emotionally engaging and moving. Um, and kind of wrapping this story up in a very kind of fairy tale esque bow makes it all the more kind of heightened and interesting and resonant and timeless. Um, which isn't even to mention the effects that make it look gorgeous as well as feel uh, great. So yeah, it's very well done.
Really sad and poignant at certain parts. Um, I think it'd be cool to have this be a longer story and to get to see a bit more of the main character, maybe even a bit of their backstory, because it sounds like only the tip of the iceberg for these characters.